I'm reading 13 books before Halloween, and this week I read 4 books. The first book I read was Done and Dusted. Emmy was a barrel racer who was thrown off her horse, and she goes back to her hometown where she reunites with Luke, who is her brother's best friend, and they never really got along growing up. And Now I Want My Own Cowboy, so that was 4 stars. And I really want to see Gus and Teddy get together. The second book I read was The Haunting of Hill House. This is your typical haunted house story, but I didn't really connect to the characters that well, and I ended up DNFing it at 70% of the way through with the book. I may have liked it better if I actually read it, but I was listening to the audiobook, just trying to get through with this challenge for myself. After this book, I read another haunted house story, and that was How to Sell a Haunted House. I actually listened to the audiobook of this, which was great up until their puppets started talking, because then I just thought it was really hilarious instead of scary like it was supposed to be. I thought this was a really unique way to create a haunted house story, and I ended up rating it 3 stars. Which isn't bad, but it's not one of those that I'm going to think about every day. The last book I read was The Only Purple House in Town. Iris is struggling financially and ends up inheriting her great aunt's house. This is a love story between her and Eli, but I felt like the love story kind of took a back seat after a certain point in the book. Also, Eli is a stalker. And other than him being like a really nice guy, besides, the stalker issue, I didn't feel like he had much of a personality. Also, the magic seemed really random, so I rated this 3.5 stars.